Hi, Spooky.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Bitcoin neck.
Bacon heck.
Welcome to the fucking podcast of the Lowkey Casuals kind.
Hey, baby.
That's loud.
Oh my god, it's Callie in the background.
Yeah, she's in the background.
You say it like it's an unfortunate.
No, she's
Yeah,
right here.
I mean she's in the background.
Ew,
Yeah.
girls, this is the boys' club. Get out.
Bruh.
If you ain't slinging meat, get out with that heat.
Damn. He went there.
I want
Wonder.
Uh, so how's
Behind
everyone- how's
every
everyone
woman.
Yo, I could take a nap, honestly.
Yo, wait, Marco, are you also exhausted?
You're
What
not
do you
gonna
mean?
sleep on us, are you? Again?
Oh, wait. Oh no! I ain't falling asleep. I'm alright. Don't worry about that.
Alright.
Oh, I was just
What?
wondering if everyone was tired today because I'm exhausted. Michael was exhausted. Zen is tired. I don't know if Aaron is.
Bro,
Zen's
I am
Aaron-
beyond tired.
Aaron is mentally tired.
Bro,
Zen's always
Aren't we
tired,
all?
and
Bro.
Aaron's always mentally exhausted. So I mean that's an automatic.
like, what do you call it? Dude, the other night I slept at 4:30, right? Thinking about freaking dolphins.
What
Shrek ate dolphins?
I mean,
No lie.
In particular?
The sharks are freaking afraid of them. Like, I was watching a nature documentary on YouTube, and
Dolphins
sharks,
Of course.
Yeah.
You're afraid of them.
right? Like what do you call it? Sharks would literally rather avoid, would rather get killed by a squid than get killed by a dolphin, because those guys use their heads as battering rams towards their liver, which is like their most vulnerable part, and and they'll just like kill them for fun. It's ridiculous.
All right,
pretty
that's
fucked
something I do at that time in the morning.
But yeah, they'd rather avoid dolphins, and like
At that time in the
it's
morning.
crazy.
it's interesting.
Like what do you call it? I saw something where like when like a group of dolphins literally saved some divers from sharks, right? By just swimming with them, and the shark literally just ran away.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Am I cutting up?
Nope.
Nope.
No, you're
No.
good.
You're good.
I thought I was. Oh man. What about you guys? What have you been up to?
I want to make a comment
Alright.
before I forget.
Go ahead.
Just a little something that happened at work today that annoyed the hell out of me, and it seems like it's a thing, and people are not using their brains. So
Story
you know,
time.
people are not wearing gloves. They're wearing masks, and they're not wearing gloves at all. And I'm seeing a lot more people not wear gloves, and just sticking with the mask, which I understand, I guess. But the problem I have is what happened today. You know, I work at seafood, and the seafood is out, for everyone to see, for us to take. But everything is covered, not covered, or we have a glass in front to tell the customers, like, we touch this, you don't touch this. And
Yeah.
today, a freaking guy was talking to his wife and his friend or whatever, family was there. Dude's like 6'1", 6'2", whatever. So he's towering over the glass.
Right.
He legit reaches over the glass and picks up a shrimp and shows his girl without gloves on. And I'm like, bro! Like, what the hell you think you do? He looks at me, he drops the shrimp, and he just like freezes. And I'm like, right now at this time, you're gonna touch freaking stuff, and then you're just gonna put it back there?
I would have been like, you gotta buy all the shrimp now.
Yo,
Bro, and then
honestly,
I'm asking, and then I walk up to, I was like on the other side of the department. I walk all the way over to this guy, and I'm like, "What's the shrimp you just touched?" And he's like, "What are you talking about? What's the shrimp?" I had to repeat it like 5 times, and then
Damn.
he's like, "That one right there." I'm like, "Okay, I freaking tossed that junk," but I'm just like, "What's wrong with these people?
for real though.
Why do they? I don't understand. This happens so much at my job, whether it's freaking COVID time or not. People just like because they're taller than the glass, they just feel like they have to automatically have the right to reach over because they're able to do so. If it's possible for them to reach over, they will reach over. And I just don't get that and I also don't get how like I don't know. This doesn't happen, right? Let's say you go to like Walmart or the Best Buy, Target, whatever, and there's like a TV or a console or something within a box. I don't really see people open the box and look at what's inside and check it out to see, if they like what's in it, and then leave the box open and then walk
I've seen
away
that plenty
or
of
grab a
times.
new one.
I've
Does
seen
that
that.
happen
Yeah,
often?
it happens sometimes. Yeah, some people would just be like, I want to see what it looks like. Open the fucking box and like, I don't want it, and then just toss it back.
They open the box, right? They don't ask someone to open the
No, no,
box.
they fucking just open the box because they just feel like it.
That's
Man,
whack.
freaking- that happened so much. The other day, some dudes came in. They opened up the box. But they didn't even like open up the box the right way. Like the
If
box,
you're
the
gonna,
box, the box is one of the boxes. You know that they have like those little flaps on the side that you just like slide in, and
right?
so it already closes easy.
Yeah.
That all you have to do is just pull it from that way. Now these guys go from the other side, literally shred the box open, look at the stuff inside of it, leave it there, and then take a fresh box, a brand new box. And I'm
Amazing.
just, why?
They want the box.
No, why would you
But
The
destroy the
box.
box and then grab a new one? I'm just like, and there's no policy for like, if you break it, you buy it,
do you have any
or if you
boxes
touch
for
it, you
sale?
buy it. The-
I'll
the-
buy the box.
uh,
I don't want the TV. I just want the box.
What's in the box? What's in the
nah,
box?
man.
What's in the
Come on, what's
I
in
box?
have
the
a lady like that.
box?
I
I
have
didn't
a
know
customer
cats were
like
buying
that.
TVs now.
I have a customer like that. She freaking gets lobster and she wants it in a box, and I'm like, I don't have any boxes. She's like, you have a box, and I'm like, I don't have any boxes. She's like, I'll get a box from the back, and I'm just like, are you gonna pay for this box? She just wants a free box every
Does
time.
you do gotta pay for this box?
She just wants the free box every time. I also get people who just come in and they're like, "Can I get ice?" Because they know we have an ice machine, so just automatically they just want free ice. And I'm like, "There's an ice machine on the other side of the store with cube ice in a bag. You can get that." And they just stare at me like they don't understand. Why don't I just give it to them?
You
I
should
don't
just be
know.
like, no.
I that's what I do. That's what I say. I'm
Yeah,
like, this ice is for seafood. It's not for it's for my department. It's not for you to just take home because you want to have a barbecue. Like,
exactly.
I don't know where people get this stuff.
They're just being cheap as fuck. It's not like it's a dumb thing. They're just like, I want free ice. It's exactly what you just said.
The moochers.
Moochers. Just mooching off of your box.
Like,
Oh,
I don't know if you guys ever see like this, like fucking. It was like this sketch where it's just like, Chris Hart. It was Chris Hart. Chris Rock was just like, he's like, can I get a rib? He's like, all right, half a rack of ribs. I'm like, no, no, no. Can I just get a single rib? He's like, what? He's like, yeah, I just want one rib. You want one rib? I'm like, yeah. Like, I don't feel like paying for a half rack of ribs. He's like,
Wh- Who is this? Chris Rock?
it was like Chris Rock. I forgot what sketch it was from, but he's just like, I just get a single rib. He's like, all right.
Why do you sound like Dave Chappelle?
He's like, can I get? He's like, can I get it? Because that's how we said it. That's how we like said it. He's like, can I just get? Can I get a single rib? I'm like, he's like a single rib. He's like, yeah, just one rib. Like, I just want one rib. He's like,
Just want
okay,
one
and then he
rib.
gets him one rib, and like he was just like, so how much for one rib? He's like, well, I guess like, I guess two. It was like $1.50. He's like $1.50. Can you make it $1? I was like, all right. He's like, all right, cool. And then he gives him a rib. He's like, all right, thanks. And then like he pulls out this big ass wad of cash and gives him $1. Ugh.
That was great.
man. No lie, would like restaurants actually do that though?
What?
Like give you one rib?
One rib? Nobody gives you just one fucking rib.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Like it's
Why not? Just ask for it, just to be just to be a head ass.
I think that wouldn't they save money that way too?
Maybe?
Like if they sold ribs like by piece, they'd be like, all right, well, we could probably save some money or make money.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But then then you gotta pay your workers to freaking cook like
Single
one
rib.
rib, right? So
Unless
it's
you're
like
making it
at
in
the end of the
batches.
day, it's like you're sort of losing money.
Yeah, but then like you can think of it like nuggets, right? You don't just buy a single nugget.
Bet.
no, you need at least a 4-piece.
You can get 4?
What?
That's like the minimum, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Zen don't eat fast food like that.
Yeah.
Zen Mr. Health. Zen
Zen Mr. Halal?
Mr. Health. Not Mr. Halal.
What do you mean? Pink slime is halal.
I mean,
Pink slime, he said.
Yes.
That's what chicken nuggets are made out of.
maybe I am Mr. Health,
And that should be his like wrestler's name, like Zen the Health Machine.
Call him Packy Stacky.
Tacky.
Because he's stacking abs.
Not anymore.
Stacking them packs.
Not after quarantine.
Packs of rolls.
There it
Packs
is.
of rolls.
There it is.
Yo, call my boy Charmin because he's stacking those rolls. So not Marco. Jonathan, do you want to talk about what we did today?
Well, you and we both attended a march for Black Lives Matter, George Floyd, and against police brutality here in our city. I think it lasted 4 hours.
Dang, 4 hours.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it was mainly us waiting for everyone else to come.
Right.
In the first hour, yeah, that was it.
All right. Wait, where'd you guys march from then? So from just there to?
We went
From Jefferson Park to the police station.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
And then back.
3 blocks.
I don't know. It was a lot closer than I thought it was.
It was it was a very short walk.
Like it felt like it would have been longer, but then when we were actually walking, like, oh, this is like 1, 2, 3 blocks maybe.
Yeah.
It's not that far. But it was hot under that sun, bro. Like, and when we laid down on the floor, I was like, oh, the asphalt was hot as fuck.
Well,
Yeah, it's gonna be.
let's give some context to that. So, we marched to the police station, and there, as a sign of protest, we all laid on the ground for 8 minutes and 42 seconds?
Yeah,
You
46
guys lied
seconds.
on the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now think about that. It's very
Right.
crowded, and everyone
And
has
hot
to
as
find
hell.
It's hot as hell, and everyone has to find space to lie down on the ground,
Ooh.
On the hot ground.
on the hot ground.
Yep.
And we just stayed there for 8 minutes and 40 something seconds.
46.
Mm.
46? Okay.
Yep.
Um,
So yeah, there was that. It was like it was a lot of mostly youths that I felt like I saw there more than anything. Like they looked like they were still in high school.
yeah, and then me and Jonathan had to remind ourselves, hey, I brought this up. I'm like, I completely forgot how short Hispanic women are, because they are child size.
Yeah,
That's true.
And that kind of added to what Jonathan was saying, where it was just like, wow, these are some really young kids. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, these are probably like 20-something-year-olds, but they're just small.
Must be just small.
They were small AF, bro.
Oh, and also, I also had to explain to Jonathan that people born in the year 2000 are now 20 years old right now. So,
But isn't that mind blowing? Like, obviously, that's how time works. But like, I felt like they were still like 17, 18 years old. But
You
then
just
like,
don't think about it, you know.
it's like, what the fuck? They're 20 years old. I'm 24, which means I'm basically 30, which means I should have my life together. But no, no,
so,
That's not how that works.
that's
so,
not how that works.
long
But
story short, you're a pedophile for looking at them. I gotcha.
what? What the
Man,
fuck?
someone took Ellie.
What?
Exposed.
Exposed.
Exposed? What the
Exposed.
fuck?
Like, sit down.
Jonathan,
Take
you've
a
been
seat.
canceled. You've been canceled.
Okay.
Uh,
So there was that.
yeah. It reminds me of
That's
that
good, though.
fucking there's like a TikTok, it's like a meme where it's like, yo, what year are you born? 2000 and it's like, and there's more?
Oh man. I mean, yeah, 2002 kids are 18 right now.
Yeah. Where was I in 2002?
We were probably like what, 6? So
Second
kindergarten,
grade. Second grade.
first grade.
Yeah, like first grade, second grade,
Second grade, yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I was learning my times tables.
I don't remember. I don't remember what I was learning in first grade, honestly,
Yeah, me neither.
or second.
You guys went to first grade?
Oh, I'm sorry, do Asians skip that?
What is that? It was just kindergarten into high school.
Ah, you're right. Yes.
Yeah, in between that, what, they just whipped a bunch of piano lessons into you?
Nah, for me it was violin.
It's like, Dad, I want to be a filmmaker. No, you be doctor, now play the piano.
Wait, Zen, were you in that home? Not that home. That group, like in the 5th grade, that had like violin as their like elective or something.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah.
What the
Oh.
fuck? What was that group's name? It was like V. Was it?
The
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
had that in.
Ew, you were at 5V?
Hell yeah.
When the fuck did we become Zen's friend? Now that I think about it, I thought he was in 5B the whole time.
Bro, no lie, same.
Wait, dead ass though. I thought Zen was in 5B the whole time with us.
Nah, I think it's because like I knew Harry and Ahmed like from before that. Like second grade, third grade, I think.
Yeah, I didn't know you
Interesting.
guys until 6th grade.
Yeah,
We
sixth
had the
grade.
same.
Yeah,
Wasn't that
sixth
you and
grade.
Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Zen, Ahmed, and you were all in the same home together. So.
Who's
we met-
you? Who's Aaron?
No, wait, hold on. No, it was Zen, Ahmed, Harry, and me. Sorry.
Yeah.
We were all in the same homeroom. We all sat on the same table day one,
Yeah.
and that's how it all started. it literally I shit
Origin
you not.
story.
It was just like, hey, I'm new here. My name is Michael, and it's like, hi, Michael. I'm Harry. This is Zen, and that's Ahmed. And there you go. And we had, and it was in oh my god, it was before Miss Shaw. Who it was just like,
I don't remember who the hell there was before Miss Shaw.
yeah, but like it was that room, like, and they were
It was the blue room, right?
yeah, it was the
I
blue
think
room,
Was
so.
it blue? Yeah.
and that's where like the math room was, but they didn't really have a math teacher
Yeah.
like a month,
Yeah.
and then Miss Shaw came.
Yeah, I forgot who was there before, but I do remember Miss Shaw being there.
Nothing beats the what was it? The one day you saw the AP Human Geo teacher, and then poof.
I only heard about this lady. I never saw her.
I saw
So I
her.
never-
We saw her the first day. Looked like a fucking mess. And then you
That's
never
wild.
saw her again. And it's like, I'm your substitute. Okay.
For the rest of the year.
No one cared to replace that teacher.
I mean, it's AP Human Geography. Like it was just a class to fill time. Like you have no idea how like high schoolers have it so easy now. Like they don't have like these classes to fill time anymore. Like they've completely given up on that aspect because it's stupid. We were guinea pigs. They
Yeah, we
like
were.
they literally tested out all this bullshit and found out it didn't work. Like remember when Latin was a thing? Yeah,
Bruh.
What's
that
that?
exactly. You want to know why it was gone? Because nobody learned it. I shit you not. I don't know how many times I've told you guys this, but like 1 year of Latin. Everyone remembers Miss Moore, right?
Who's Publius?
Exactly.
Publius Secundus.
Seconda.
So
What was the other one?
so
Ecus.
that class,
Accus.
so the class I had for that Latin class, we learned absolutely nothing. Fucking nothing. Fuck all. Nothing.
Yes.
I
But
learned
you
maybe
know,
like 2 words.
maybe yeah, like we learned about what Publius is and what Equus is, and it's a fucking horse.
And Silva. Don't forget Silva.
Right. So,
Yeah.
but beyond that, it's just we were just on our iPods and phones, and we were
That
just
class was
cheating
free
off each other.
period.
Yeah, it was a free period, but
It was
all you
free
have to do is
period.
just fill out your fucking worksheet, and then when the national Latin exam came, you just started cheating off each other because one
Yep.
person had like a really good like hiding spot to hide their phone.
They were in like that perfect spot, and then
Yeah, so you
the
just pretty
answers
much
would
just like
just spread around.
uh, Publius Equus Sebite Estis Tumbidae Brutus,
Oh no.
and then that
Whatever
was
that
it.
means.
Exactly, like what the fuck? And then the second year, when Miss Moore, they kind of just took Miss Moore out of it, and then they actually got like a proper like teacher for it. And this man was like, "Okay, so we're gonna start with this," and he's like, "So can anyone tell me what Publius is doing?" Nobody knew what the fuck was going on. So um, he was like, "Really?" And then he pointed at to one of us, and he's like, can you write down like a conversation?" And he was just like, "I can't." He's like, "Do none of you know the basic root structure of Latin?" And everyone's like, "Nope,
Nah, bruh.
we don't know shit." So for about a month, we were actually learning how to do Latin, and we kind of got it because the man was actually trying, but then they couldn't secure a contract for him as an actual teacher because he was technically a substitute. So he was just gone.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of the year, we had no teacher. It was literally a free period. And that's when we just had weatherman. But speaking for context, we have this substitute teacher. We call him Weatherman because he likes
Yeah.
to start every conversation, whether you're talking to him or not, with "It's gonna be beautiful this weekend. It's high of 62, low of 58. It's good jacket weather." Or he'll talk about the Yankees. But yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to know what the weather is, ask this man out. I actually
Yep.
learned that he's actually part of the NJ Meteorologist Society. So like
Get out,
yeah,
really?
he's actually like part of like that division. Like he actually knows like weather and shit and how to predict it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty
he
cool,
has his own.
actually.
He had his own Facebook page that he would update people about the weather around the area.
Yeah, so
Wow.
like he's pretty into it. Like it's his whole deal. Get it, Aaron? His deal.
Bruh.
This dude, this dude working off. He's a fan, bro. He got
Yo,
lore down.
speaking
Um,
of,
So so yeah, we spent the entirety of the year with this man, learning just him just keeping us like like up to date as to what the weather was going to be like for the week, and other than that, it was just like to fuck around and just like waste time, or to do homework for a class you didn't do the night before, which to
Yeah.
be quite honest, no one ever really did.
yeah.
Um, yeah, and then the year after that, I find out it's like, oh yeah, they took it out. No more Latin.
What the fuck?
Latin's gone. Like they completely canceled it from the curriculum. I'm like, it's just a smart move. I don't think anyone took anything good from it. Um, and then the year after we graduate as seniors, they start to reinstitute the whole seniors get to leave early thing.
Yeah,
Some
So
bullshit, but
yeah,
alright.
because if you think about it, for our requirement to graduate was 160 credits, while the state average was 128.
yeah,
Mhm.
we had
I
way
remember
more
that. Yeah.
credits
Yeah,
than we
we were.
needed.
Yeah, it was purely just to waste our time, which I just find it so infuriating. Like to have a school system to have you in school from 7 to 4, like that's just so stupid.
It's so stupid, and like requiring you to do a bunch of like to fill up all your time schedule with like if you ran out of things, you basically just had to take AP courses.
Yeah, you had to
Yeah.
just fill it up with bullshit. Like it's just like you couldn't take more than what was it? More than 2 electives?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so
Which
like
Think
is
so, yeah.
bullcrap, in my opinion. You should have been allowed to take as many as you want.
yeah, exactly. Like the only reason I took AP classes was because I wanted to be with my friends. I really did not give a fuck about the AP classes.
Word!
Yeah, same.
Basically,
Honestly,
Aaron and AP Chem.
No, Chem I only took because I was forced to take another AP class.
why did you take bio then?
It was a what was it, junior year, right?
Oh,
So we were taking gen bio then.
yeah, we were taking. Yeah, sucks. That sucks to be you.
Like I'm
Aaron
not
struggled
like,
so hard in that class.
No, I did too. I still got a 3 though, but if it wasn't for Zen and Meta, I would have been fucking up so bad,
Oh my god.
bro. Like they clutched me out so bad. I was lucky I sat all the way in the back.
Oh my god. Who was my bio teacher? She was such a bitch.
Vasan.
Yes, it was Hassan. Oh my god.
Damn, we just putting everyone's government out there.
Yo, for real.
I swear to God, I felt so much bitch energy from her. Like I really just like
I didn't have a problem with her as much, although I remember she told me one day that my handwriting sucked.
Damn, bro.
she had like such energy as like it's like you're all fucking retards. I don't you don't deserve to be taught by me or some shit like that. Like it really was just like it was just something about her that just radiated like she did not want to be here, and like I was just like ew. Like I just couldn't. Like it was just so ugh. Like the fact that like for like the fact that she said that your handwriting sucked, Aaron, like that seems like something she would have done. Like to everyone else too, if that were the case. Like
That's just it's funny though,
I
like
believe it too.
like like you know me, when somebody like talks crap about me, I'm like, all right. So
Really, thanks.
so I was just like I was cracking up because Isaiah was sitting right next to me and he just blew that crap up. He was like, yeah, dude, and that's coming from somebody who's like handwriting sucked balls, bro. Like
And
Isaiah's handwriting was like ancient Greek.
I get that because my handwriting is like a mix between print and cursive, so some people just don't get it.
Yeah.
So it's just,
Oh man.
I mean, it is what it is. But and remember that weird schedule where like it would make bio 2 periods long for one day, and it was just to take up a gym period.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so like for me, like I had gym first period and then bio second period. So what they would do is every Monday they would make bio 2 periods long to do a lab.
Oh yeah, that's man.
Yeah,
I remember
Oh
that.
yeah, you're right.
yeah, it was fucking weird. It's just like
Yeah.
who comes up with this shit?
Gruber.
We really putting everyone's government out there.
Yes, we are
For
because we only
real.
have 17 subscribers, and I'm not ashamed to say that. But like, who the fuck are they gonna tell? They don't like.
Well, this is gonna be our most watched episode now.
Yo, for real.
Wow, 100K views.
We get like 100
Hey,
or more
that's weird.
subscribers out of nowhere.
Hey, any publicity is good publicity.
That is not true.
Yes, it is.
I mean-
I'm a
I mean-
marketer. I should know.
He lives by that motto. Oh man.
Oh, now that you mentioned about like talking shit, Jonathan, do you remember that app where people would anonymously post stories and it was really popular on colleges?
Yik yak.
Yik yak.
Oh, I remember that.
This is we're literally just exposing whatever yik yaks that were for this school.
Except
Yo,
it's
for
not
real, though.
anonymous at all.
Yeah, it's not anonymous. I'm just exposing everything. Like this is what we thought.
Oh
Um,
man.
Oh.
let's all talk
I-
about
I
Slobo now.
Oh oh no.
No lie, I thought he was like the best history teacher I ever had though.
Yes, but then you found out about his secrets.
Secrets.
Oh
Wait, who?
man. Can we just like say like preface this is all
Like high
Things
school.
things people have said. No one has like
We cannot confirm nor deny, but these are things that we have heard.
with some proof, but you know, besides that, I haven't heard anything else.
All right. He was a creep to the female students.
All right, I think we should not say any female students' names. Please, let's do that much.
Wait, who?
What do you mean who? Were you not paying attention?
I missed out on the name.
He was a history teacher. Wore glasses, beard.
Understood. Okay, now it makes sense.
A real Seth Rogen type.
Yep, I got it.
This guy.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I wish I could do Seth Rogen's laugh like perfectly. It's one of my favorite like laughs in cinema.
It's like, I'm with James Franco.
Why do you sound like a smoker version of like Beavis and Butthead?
I don't fucking know. I'm trying to keep my cool and try to do like a honest impression, but I just can't. I just can't do it with a straight face.
It'd really be like that.
Oh man, you gotta bleep some of this crap.
I mean, I don't really have like a button that just like censors shit that comes out of my mouth. I don't think any algorithm can figure that out.
Oh man.
What was some other shit in our high school? Shall we talk about the cafetegenarium or whatever the fuck we want to call it?
Oh man.
Oh
God.
my god.
You mean the Cafe Gymatorium?
Yes, that's
Yep.
the one. That's the word you made up.
It just sounds like a transformer.
like straight up, that's what it was. It was a cafeteria with a gym that was
And an
also
auditorium.
served as an auditorium. Yeah.
It was the only thing that separated it was like this.
The red curtain of death.
The
Yep,
red
that was
curtain,
it.
Yep.
That was the
Whack
only
as
thing.
hell.
Oh man.
You could hear people in gym class while you were having lunch.
Oh yeah.
Not
Ball-
even
The
the
ball
ball.
would come over too.
Yeah, have you seen like someone like whenever they're playing Foursquare or whatnot, somebody would bounce the ball off the wall and hit somebody's lunch off their van?
Yep.
Have
I
you
thought it
seen
was
that
so
happen?
unfortunate to anyone to have like a gym period during a lunch period.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Because
It's
like,
it was ridiculous, bro.
I always had it like first or second period.
yeah, I always had a first period because me and Harry would always go in very late, and Von B would always. And Von B was just like, "You
Oh, I
guys are
remember.
fit."
Yeah.
And he, was like, he knew Harry was on the soccer team, so he's like, "You guys are both good." It's like I know you guys exercise, you're fit, you're fine. Just oh man, Von B did not give a fuck. That was like the
No, he really
teachers of
didn't.
all.
I loved Von B.
Yo,
was great.
he literally just. I remember like he was going late every day, and he was just like he did not care because he was just like Harry's in the soccer team, and he's just like he knew I could run, so I'm like you can both be fine. Oh my god, it was just like it literally we literally would just come in 5 minutes before the bell, change, and then walk out and be like, "Yo, Vombi, we're here." He's like, "All right, cool," and then we walk back and then just change and then go back to our class.
Are you serious?
I
What
am
the fuck?
dead ass. Me and Harry would do that, like, cause when Harry got his car, um, when Harry got his car, my mom like kind of didn't want to take me all the time, so I was like, I'm
Right.
just gonna go with Harry. He's like, okay. So Harry would just be like, so Harry, so really it was me waiting on Harry. Harry was always late because he always overslept
Yeah,
because that's Harry.
that's how he was.
So I'm like, let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's 7:45. Let me text Harry. Yo, Harry, are you on your way? He's like, yo, bro, I just woke up. Give me 15 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I feel like every time I had gym class, like there was never really any structure. Like, hey, I just pick a sport and play. And I
It's
always lean to the volleyball. So I was like, all right, this is the only thing I'm actually kind of good.
I was
it
Yo,
was
for 3 years, I was in Foursquare
word, dude. It was just like
every day.
Foursquare, bro.
No, Foursquare was like something I was like, I'm never gonna touch that shit. I'm
all
horrible.
right. So I did both, but the thing is though, like when Foursquare got like and when those lines got really long, I went over to volleyball because I was just like, I don't want to deal with those long lines.
Yeah.
Um, oh man, and then and the thing with Foursquare is like you have like those people that do those cheap shits where like they'll like do like the little
Spins.
spin, they'll do the spin right before it touches the ground, and it'll hit your
Yeah.
line and then bounce out, so you're completely fucked.
Who would do
Or
that? Gary would do that, right?
no, Gary, I shit you not. This is what Gary would do. He would spread his legs, do it, and then stand in your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would
He
do.
would
I
wall
remember
you
that.
off,
I remember that.
and then he'd be like, "Ooh."
Oh.
No, one time he did that to me, and I still got him out.
He was like, "Whoa,
I
this
was like,
dude."
"You don't do that right in front of me." I was like, "This dude literally just like spun the ball, but he spun it in a way where I was able to hit it, and he wasn't able, and I blocked him from getting hit." Uh,
Oh, I don't know if you.
Nice.
All right. One year I had gym last period,
right.
and Betcher was in my class, Brian,
Yeah.
and I will never forget this day because I'm sorry, Brian, that this happened to you, but you're good now. This made you into the man that you are today. But so one of the seniors, I forget his name, but he was in our art class and he used to hang out with Brian a lot. I shit you not. Brian was in the middle of playing Foursquare, gets fucking pantsed. His underwear comes
Oh
down with it,
my god.
Oh no.
and his dick was out. And I think his dick was out in front of like a couple of like the couple of the hot girls of the school, like Melissa,
Oh.
Jessica. So yeah, that was all out
Oh
there.
no. Oh no.
I love Betcher though.
And I was like, holy
Oh,
shit, this man's
that's
life is
terrible.
destroyed. Oh man,
Where is he now? How is he?
his face his face was so red. He's a military man now, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, he is. I think he has like he's with some girl. I don't know if they're married or not, but I think he's like
I mean,
becoming a
if he's in the
stepdad.
military, it's safe to assume that he is married because like they always push for that marriage shit really early, so you can get that financial benefit. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, maybe he is married. I'm not sure, but I know he's like becoming like a stepdad or is a stepdad.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Ooh, I would never marry into a family.
I wouldn't be 100% opposed to that, but I feel like it's very hesitant. It's there's a lot more that goes into it because it's like you have more responsibilities and you also have to deal with other people in it.
For me, like I have to have the relationship be one on one and not have to worry about this extra person, you know, being okay
Yeah,
with me being one on one with your mom.
yeah, it's like each to their own on that one. Like,
I mean, if I was like older and didn't really have much of a choice in that regard, then yeah, that'd be fine because like I'm like older, but like I'm in my 20s, I'm still pretty young. Like I want to be someone with my age, not being, restricted with responsibilities and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just easier. It just makes things a lot easier. Um, what else was there in high school? You guys remember the ice cream?
Ooh.
Yeah. What was it? Was it Peretti that Peretti did for like the bio club?
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I remember.
You know that I never had Peretti, but that was the only way I ever interacted with him in any way, shape, or form because I
Yeah,
wasn't in bio club, but like I would help out because I just wanted to hang out with Cody and Harry.
yeah.
So I'd just be like, yo, just give me a job, I'll do something. He's like, you can. It's like you can collect, you can hold the money, you can help out with scooping.
Damn, what they allowed you to like
Yeah,
hold the money?
yeah, he allowed me to hold the money. He allowed me to give out change, like all that shit. And in return, he's like, you know what? He's like, you're always helping us. He's like, I don't know why. You're not even in bio club. I was like, I just want to hang out with my friends if that was okay. He's like, oh, you're friends with Harry and Cody? I'm like, yeah. He's like, these knuckleheads? I'm like, yeah. I was like,
These
all right.
knuckleheads. Yeah,
And,
he would say
oh
that.
no, and it was Christian too. It was Cody, Christian, and Harry. Christian Mendoza, by the way. So I was just like, yeah, I just want to hang out with these guys. He's like, oh, he's like, well, you know what? Since you're helping out, you can get a nice, you can get a free ice cream. I'm like, really? I'm like, okay. So I literally did it just because I wanted to hang out with them, and then I got free ice cream in the process. So I was happy.
Yeah, that ice cream was bomb
It
too.
was bomb.
It was good. Yeah.
it was like the ice cream that like an actual ice cream truck would get.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap shit. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, me and Isaiah would always grab one before we went before we went to go out play Foursquare. And, yo, and that thing comes in clutch, especially in the hot days, bro. Comes in clutch.
Oh yeah.
Remember the days when people would skip class and just go outside to play Foursquare?
No, that was me.
No,
That was me.
I was one of those guys. No, one time, holy crap! It started snowing, and we were like, "Screw it, we're gonna play Foursquare."
The fucking snow.
Yeah, we were playing Foursquare out, during lunch, and Von B caught us, and he was like, "You," he straight up, "You jackasses! What are you guys doing out here?"
Um, you you ever had like those? All right, so anyone remember like someone sneaking out like after the attendance was called? So what they would do is like Miss, I gotta go to the bathroom, and they'd just be gone, and then just never come back. And then you notice that they brought their stuff with them.
Steve's, no, but like that's like half the boys in our school. They'd wear their backpacks.
Yeah.
Like
Yo,
they'd
I'm
wear
gonna
their
use the
back. They'll
bathroom. It's
never
like,
take it
he's like,
off.
why you have your
Yeah.
backpack on if you're going to the bathroom? It's like I got some stuff in here or something. I don't know. They make up some fucking excuse.
They make up some excuse. Yeah. They would wear it all the time.
It made no sense.
I was like, don't you get uncomfortable? You're sitting in a chair with your backpack on.
Oh, I remember my excuse was like, oh, I'm in photography class. I'm going around taking pictures. Where's your camera? I was like, oh, we were kind of low on camera, so she said just use my phone.
That was legit.
Yeah, that was legit. And then I would have like some photos I would have like some photos I did for like the last class on here. Be like, see, I took I took this in the lockers. I took this on the stairway. So I'm doing legit work.
That's
Also,
funny. Though.
no one fucking questioned me. No one ever really questioned me.
Yeah, when you build a good reputation, they're like, oh yeah, they're trustworthy.
Yeah.
Not even that. You were the cancer kid.
I
That's
mean,
true.
I was the
Exactly.
cancer kid, but I talked to everybody. Like I talked
That's
to
true.
Carlos. I talked to the other security guy. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Um,
I used to play chess with that guy.
yeah, I mean, I was like friends with the nurse. I was friends with both receptionists, both secretaries. Fucking uh, Mr. O'Donnell was like super.
Oh
buddy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
He was
Mr.
a cool
Cummings, fucking cuck. He was a cuck.
Mr. O'Donnell was the OG.
Yes, he was OG. Cummings, not so much. But yeah, like I just pretty much like laid down a foundation of just like, hey, what's up? I'm just gonna go do a thing. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, it was just like.
But that just goes to show that if you do, if you like if you do good, you know what I mean. They're not gonna be
If I
worried
really
about
think
it.
about it, I was fucking untouchable. I really was untouchable because if you really think about it, I made Aiello shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I made
no one
Aiello
really,
shut the
Yeah.
fuck up,
no
which
one
was
does that.
crazy. No one fucking does that, but I managed to do it.
She ran the school.
She ran to the school, but I managed to get her to shut the fuck up. She talked shit afterwards, but like she couldn't really do anything. Like I remember, oh man, I remember she tried to humiliate me in front of the class. She's like, "Why'd you skip my class? I should give you detention." And then Evaristo coming in clutch, being like, "But miss, he has cancer." Says it exactly like that. He says it exactly like that. That same voice, that same tone. And then she gives me the look of just like, "Oh my god, I fucked up." And then and then after class, she's like, "I was very unaware of the circumstances." And then I'm like, yeah, like I kind of like don't really like talking about it, but like I have the paperwork for it.
I
You
don't
know,
really
so,
like talking about it, but
uh,
here.
yeah, because I told her it's like I had to use the bathroom, like I wasn't feeling well, and she's like bullshit, like she was like bullshit. I saw you come in and you didn't come into the classroom. I'm like, well, it is what it is.
What
I'll
can
be
you do?
honest. I don't remember going to her class. Like I know I took her. Like for like sophomore year, I remember I went to her class every. I would hate it, but I don't remember going.
I dreaded it. I dreaded it every fucking day. I
I don't know
dreaded
how I
seeing
did it.
I dreaded seeing that fucking evil witch every fucking day. I don't care. I don't care if this is like on record or anything. I despise that woman to the point where my mom figured out who she was at my sister's graduation. She's like, "Oh, isn't that Miss O so and so?" I forgot what name she said. I'm like, "No, that's Miss Aiello." She's like, "Oh, I remember her as this name." I'm like, "Oh, that's because she probably got divorced like two times in between when you had her." It's like this is like her third last name or some shit like that. Like I told my mom, she's
I,
like,
I
"Oh,
I always thought this was her maiden name.
no, I don't. You know, to be quite honest, I don't fucking know. But like, I
Or
really don't
care.
fucking care. I'm not interested. Like, all I just know is that like three men left her life for good reason.
Amazing.
Damn, my God.
Um,
I remember there was one time where
but listen,
we
my
showed up
mom
to
had her,
class. Uh
and
huh.
she's like, yeah, it's like I always remember being like this nasty old woman. Like she was like a real bitch. I'm like, she was a bitch to me too, mom. I'm like that type of shit. Like,
Did we just become best friends?
like for real. Like it was that type of shit, and I'm just like, it's like this. Like I, oh my god, like the ego of this woman. Like I think I've said this before, but like she was
Oh,
one push down the stairs
oh
away
no!
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh my
no!
god.
from
My
retirement.
god.
That's all
that
I
is
gotta say.
dark.
She was one fall down the stairs from retirement because she was a very fragile woman. And I don't know how she was able to get so much power. I think the only thing was that she had so much blackmail on anybody. I think that was the only way that she had blackmail on people. Because holy shit, she's still teaching now.
I thought she retired last year or something like that.
No, I
Nope.
think she is still teaching.
Yeah, she's still fucking teaching. Why? I don't know. She hates fucking teaching.
But she likes the power.
It's I must it must be the Hitler power. I don't
The
know.
Hitler power.
I wonder if she has as much power in that new school.
I to be quite honest, it fascinates me. I wonder what she has on these people if there is blackmail involved. Like I'm really curious. It's like
I think she just makes them feel
Cummings
stupid
fucks
and bad.
dogs or some shit like that. I don't know. Like it's just weird. It's just insane. Uh,
There was some dope ass teachers too, though.
we did not have a regular high school experience. That's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Like
we did that.
we fucking had our school in an elementary school.
We did.
It was an elementary school that they used for high schoolers.
No one had their own desk.
It
Everyone
really
had
No,
was,
we
yo.
shared.
shared desk.
We shared the
Shared
same
tables.
campus. No, we
Shared
shared the same
tables,
like
shared
campus with like
lockers.
kindergartners, yo.
We did though.
Yo, we did.
We'd
Yo,
have
we did.
desks.
There
We had
were
fucking
kindergartners there
tables.
too.
We had tables and we had groups of 5. Wait,
And the
wh-
tables were
hold
rad
on,
low too.
hold on. What were those groups called in at 31? Like in 5th grade. What were those
Home
called?
groups, home groups, home
They're called,
rooms, home groups. I don't remember.
I forgot what they were.
yeah, but they like you had like your little group.
Home base.
Yeah,
Was
home
it
base. That was it. So pretty much you had like a table and that was your home base for that one class.
Oh
Here,
yeah, I
here are those
remember.
5 people you're gonna sit for in the rest of the school year. Ugh.
Yeah, no, we didn't have a normal academic like experience.
Maybe
Every,
not.
Nah,
we were guinea pigs.
no, exactly. That's exactly what we were.
We were just straight up. We were just straight up guinea pigs.
Dude, we put emulators on every fucking computer we saw.
Hell yeah.
Like any computer that's like this computer doesn't have Smash Bros. Pulls out the USB. It does now.
You're welcome, everyone.
Dude,
Oh man, who gave us the emulators? I forgot who.
Kyle.
Kyle Charles.
Kyle
Kyle
Charles.
Charles. The Trinidadian
man.
man.
The legend himself.
The legend Churdy Tree. That is not a knock at you. That is just how you
Churdy
said
Tree.
33.
I
To this
remember
day,
that.
I still say it that way because it's fucking great.
I love
No.
Kyle.
Kyle like legitimately surprised me though. Like one day, like one day he'd be like
Yo, he
quiet.
came in one day. He's like, I have this. He's like, I have the password for the school Wi-Fi. I'm like, what?
What?
How did you get that?
I remember that.
He's like, I hacked it. I'm like, what?
What?
He's like, oh yeah, and I also unblocked it. I also unblocked all the websites. I'm like, what?
Like that dude was full of surprises and I loved it. Like one day I walked into class and he's playing Halo and I'm like, how the hell do you have Halo on here?
He's like, I got it for. He's like, I pirated it.
I was like, what?
Yo, that man went to Dwyer to actually learn.
Yeah, he
Oh.
did.
I believe it, yeah.
I was like, bro, you're wasted there.
I hope he gets like a tech security job or something. Like, well, like
Ah.
so much potential right there.
He was such a great guy though.
Yeah.
He was a
One
cool
day I
dude,
came
for
in.
sure.
One time I came in a homeroom and he asked David if he could hold his guitar and he starts shredding on it. And I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, he was talented.
I was like, what?
Kyle was full of surprises.
He really was.
Oh man. No, then do you have those people that just you have no clue how they got there?
Like Zakil, Josmer.
I completely forgot about that kid.
Who else? Mustafa.
Marvin, I like Mustafa even though he was.
I know I like Mustafa, but like
He was
he was
cool,
too
but
much
yeah,
of a clown.
he really was though.
I really was like, how do you pass anything? Fucking remember the fucking pen that he turned into a ballistic knife and got it to stick to the wall. He's like Black Ops ballistic knife, pew, and shot it. It stuck to the wall. And Mr. Barris was like, "Hey, what are you doing? Don't do that." Oh, can we talk about Mr. Barris?
I never had him.
That's all you guys. I never had him either.
I never had him either.
All right, so
Italian gang.
yeah, you guys had,
Marcella gang.
yeah, you
More
guys had
Marcella
Marcella.
gang.
Gang.
You actually learned a fucking language. How do you feel?
I feel great because I still took it in college.
All right, tu sei Pluto.
Marcella was great. He was one of my
If you want to
favorites.
learn Italian,
He's a
just
great
watch
dude.
JoJo Part 5.
Bro,
Bruh.
I literally befriended him first day of class. I don't know if Zen was in my class. He was
I
like,
know,
"Oh, it was like, what is it that you wish to learn in Italian class?" So I was like, "I wish to learn how to run a mob."
I wish to learn how to make the women turn into a fountain.
And then he looked at me. He was like, "You Filipino?" And he was like, "The thing is, he goes to like a Filipino church, so he knows like words." And he was like, "Bastos," which means rude. I was like, "Yo, okay,
Oh, yo,
you know some Filipino?"
he would speak to you in Tagalog. That's right.
I was like, "Okay."
Uh, so Marco can attest for this, but like we had Bearzueta for Spanish class, and this man did not give a fuck about anything. So much to the point that we had a theory that he graded everyone on a roll of a die. Like he would roll dice, and that was your grade. Because
Yeah.
I shit you not, we it was me, Harry, Ahmed, and Marco, and Mustafa, same table, copy off each other, exactly the same thing. We all get 4 different grades.
Bro.
We'd
What?
92,
we'd have
81,
the same
79.
answers. We'd have the same answers. It was just whether he felt like was in a good mood. He was just like,
You,
yeah,
you
here
were
you
like,
go.
you
You
were like,
lying. You are lying.
I can't make this
And
shit
I'm
up.
pretty sure there
I
was a
literally
time we
cannot make
actually
this shit up.
compared. We like
We were
put both of our
comparing.
tests
You were like,
together and
what
be
did we
like,
do
"Hey."
different? We wrote everything the same thing, exact same way. It was just a different grade.
Yo, he played favorites.
He
That's
would not
amazing.
argue. He would not like put up with like if you had tried to work it out, he would just not listen to you. He would just ignore you. There are times I'm pretty sure he would just ignore people. He don't
Bro,
even want to hear.
this man would not show up to class one day because he would go to a fucking movie theater and watch a movie or get a haircut. Like,
What?
like he did not give a fuck at all. And then
And on
we would
top
get
of
like,
that,
what? Hold on.
he's a teacher who knew like 80% Spanish and like 10% English. So there was just a percentage that he just didn't understand anything. Oh my god! You imagine just trying to talk to somebody like this.
Oh,
Every day the good morning stuff was a joke. Like, what's he gonna say today? Is it gonna be open your notebook or
Your notebook.
I'm, I still to this day remember when he said, we said George Washington.
oh my god, yes.
He's like, sir, who's? He was like, the first president is George Washington.
Oh my god.
You cannot keep a straight face in that class.
Open, open your notebook, open your cuadernos.
Cuadernos. Oh
Oh, that's
man.
great.
Even the people who spoke Spanish was just a struggle with him. Oh, didn't he also do the AP class, the AP Spanish?
No, he didn't do AP Spanish. The other teacher
Oh,
did.
oh my God!
They offered AP Spanish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody took that shit.
Anyone who took Spanish was just like a free grade, or they didn't ask for it.
I didn't ask to be here. They just gave me it. Oh man. Ugh.
That class. You know, I appreciate it though because it was a good memory, and I appreciate it for the memory. That's about
yeah.
it.
You ain't finished the food.
I know.
I still got one out. You want?
That's okay. Tell you later.
Um,
What is
oh,
this? What is this?
I have
I
very
got a piece of mail that says U.S. government.
better open.
You're
it up,
being
see what it is.
drafted.
You're being audited.
Damn.
Oh, it's the survey thing. Have you guys got this?
What survey?
The JAMRS, some survey junk. Inside for a token of our appreciation. If I open this, am I like gonna get zapped?
I don't know. Be our guinea pig.
I got something in the mail and it was like telling me about I'm gonna be sent a piece of mail that young adults education and career plans, something like for a survey about that official government program. I don't know.
Talking about the census.
I don't know.
Oh, I have no clue.
Some crap for young people that I really don't care about. Because I'm younger people who are future.
Future leaders of America.
I mean, you are the youngest out of all of us, so
Yeah, that's probably why they sent it to me, not anyone else.
exactly.
I
Alright,
am
whatever.
I am a functioning member of society. I pay taxes.
They're like, yeah, we sent you that extra the stimulus check, so you're gonna take. Oh, look, they sent me $2 bill. Yo, they sent me a $2 bill.
Wait, what?
You got
That's a token of their Yeah, at the
Hey,
bottom it says response requested. See inside for a token of our appreciation. And it's a piece of paper with a folder connected to it, and it says a $2 bill.
A $2
So I guess it was the
bill?
bill.
I haven't got that,
hey, that's pretty
and
cool.
I'm unemployed.
But I have a $2 bill already. I want something better. Say
Hey, I'll
Now
take it.
you have $2 bills. That makes $4.
And this is true. This is true. Now I have two $2 bills. What am I supposed to do with all of this?
You go and bring it to a cashier and you try to pay with it, and they'll be like, "This ain't real."
That's how it be.
Yeah.
If I
And I'm
if I
like, are you
completely
stupid?
You know, I also find it funny that people are like, it's like $2 bills. Oh, that's so rare. I'm like, no, it isn't. Look in look into any average person's wallet. There's one in there.
Are you serious? I've had maybe like two in my life, maybe three.
I
I
had
I
one.
have
I don't
one
know
in
if I
my
still have
wallet.
it.
It's supposed
I
to
don't.
be there for good luck. But like
don't
I
know
just
if I
have
still
it
have it.
here. I just have it in my wallet.
I think I still have mine. I don't know.
I don't know where mine is.
Like it's just evident. Like you like it's just in your like you have it, whether it's in your house or in your wallet. It's just you have one. Or
One
you've had
belongs to you.
yeah,
You
one
just don't know
belongs.
it yet.
Yeah, uh, there's one for every person in America. That's how much. That's how many are circulated out there. Oh, I wanted to bring this up. So after the protest, me and Jonathan, what was that?
What was what?
Oh,
Shrink wrap? Probably shrink wrap or something.
Anyway, after me and Jonathan went to the protest, we went to go eat, and I went to go pick up drinks at 7-Eleven, and they had glass bottle Coke and Fanta.
Right.
Glass bottle.
Glass bottle. So I grabbed those,
Amazing.
and I drank it, and I'm like, and I told Jonathan, I was like, I don't know what it is about glass bottle Coke that tastes so much better than just like having it from a plastic bottle.
I agree.
And I don't know why. And so I want to bring up this question to you guys. Is there something that that you've had where like it just doesn't taste the same if it's in a container that you don't normally get it in? Like
Yes.
say like
Mm.
you get Arizona in a can usually. But if you got it in a plastic bottle, it just doesn't taste the same for you. It just doesn't
Yep.
taste as good.
Yeah.
I'm like that with Snapple.
Yeah, like Snapple, like you have the glass bottle
Yeah.
and then you have like the plastic bottle. But if you drink from the plastic
Yeah.
bottle, it's like it's not hitting the same.
It doesn't feel the same. Yeah.
Nope.
Mm.
Like if it's in a plastic bottle, I'm like, I'm gonna drink this in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. With the
But-
glass bottle, you just you savor it a little bit more.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a taste. I don't know.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
I think
I love glass shards in my tea.
Yo, it's great.
Yeah, it's just that little bit of like we're all slightly what was it?
That's what it. That's probably it then. The blood that gets mixed in with the drink.
Oh yeah.
Mine's a little weird. It's like Pringles. Like there's a very mini size cans and then the regular large.
Yeah.
Like the mini ones, like they don't taste like much. They don't hit. It's like a big ass one.
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's
I
just
think it has to do
made.
with the seal of it because like the big ones like you have that seal that you pull back and it's like opening like a new can of like tennis balls. Has that nice fresh seal that you
Yo.
open it up, so it's just like it just tastes better.
Fresh tennis balls though.
Yo,
Fresh
fresh tennis
tennis
balls. The
They're
fresh
great.
tennis ball smell.
They're amazing.
Taking it.
Never really had a tennis ball new, so I don't know how that smells like.
Yo, get yourself some Wilson tennis
Yo,
balls, like a
you
3-pack. The
oh,
one where
you
it's
were
like a
one of
soda
those
can.
people that never brought their own ball to suicide. I see you.
What?
I was like, oh, you guys playing suicide? I'll join you.
Oh, suicide?
Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't played that game in years. I think that was like my first ball game that I played here in the States when I came. Like that was the first thing my classmates taught me. It was like, yo, you're new to the country. We're gonna teach you how to play suicide, huh? I was like,
Why would I want to
suicide
kill
is wrong.
myself?
I was
You're
like,
new to the
suicide is
country.
wrong.
You're
You're
going
new
to
to the
hell. The little Christian Filipino boy is like suicide, but you'll go to hell. You won't be saved.
It's like there's something better out there for you.
And it's called Jesus.
What did I miss? I missed kickball. I'm sorry, dodgeball. Not kickball, it's dodgeball.
Yo,
Oh, dodgeball
I-
with those foam balls
Oh god, that's not the
Ah,
same.
that
No,
never
no,
really
it's not the
traveled
same.
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, you
need
see,
those rubber
that's
ones.
one of those things that don't hit the same. Like freaking,
Literally.
you know,
They
freaking
literally
dodgeballs.
The rubber balls versus the foam balls.
Yeah, you fucking
Uh.
foam balls, like you threw them, they go like 3 feet.
And then they would just like slow down very quickly and then fall.
They were so easy to catch.
It was like you couldn't get anybody with those things.
No, that's why you wanted like the fucking rubber ones where like you hear the dunk like right off of someone's face.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh
Those
my
would-
god, my nose is bleeding. You're fucking out. Go to the nurse.
I would
You could
hate it
beam
when
someone with a rubber ball.
I would hate it when I'd be one of the last on like fuck, my whole team's looking at me and I got like 3 other guys with like I'm outnumbered here. Like it's very hard.
You got like the 3 athletic guys in your class.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, what the fuck, bro? This is so uneven.
The Pillarman.
And I could maybe get one of them out, but there's no way I'm getting.
Yo, clutch your kick, Jonathan.
Man, I've seen people clutch in dodgeball. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Like they'll
You
catch
just gotta
it,
you just gotta catch one and then you get someone else back and then it's like 2-on-2.
catch, block, throw, catch again.
I think I'm just too slow. I think that's what it is. I can dodge. I just can't catch.
I remember we used to cheer like Chamba.
You know what we should do? We should play like organize a game for school.
But we make the boxes really huge for social distancing.
You're right.
Sure.
You're right.
Yo, but no lie though, we've trained with that big huge boxes.
I mean, me, Cody, Constantine, and Andrew. Y'all know Andrew, right?
Yeah.
y'all met Andrew.
Not that Andrew though, but you've met
Yeah, no,
Andrew.
Andrew Costa, Cody's cousin. So what we ended up doing
Who's
was
the
we
other
took up a
Andrew?
whole intersection
Just to play.
just to play. So we took up a whole intersection. We drew the chalk line down the middle, made our boxes, and throughout it was a fucking intersection right next to his house. So we just played Foursquare in that intersection. We were just running, literally running around in those boxes trying to get that hit. So if we're gonna do it, we're gonna have to do it like that. But we're gonna.
I mean,
have
that's
to,
how it is though.
Huh?
That's how it be though.
Yeah. So, but I'm thinking we get like some police barriers and just block off the intersection and be like, no, you got to go around.
That's when we get to upper reunion at like our 10-year high school
It's
reunion.
like nah. You gotta turn around.
You got to turn around.
This
Construction.
is our
area.
intersection. This is our intersection.
It's like, sir, it's like you have a permit for this? Yeah, we do. It's like, will you produce this permit? Oh, it's in my bag.
It's in my other pants.
It's in my locker.
In reality, they just want to play with you because they went to the same high school.
He was like, you guys went to you went to Elizabeth? I was like, everybody went to Elizabeth. You went to Eastwick?
Eastwood.
Eastwick High.
it'd be like that.
Yeah, we're the only ones that fucking call it Eastwick.
Yo, for
There's
real.
a whole. I think there's an actual town called
You say
Eastboro.
Eastwick anywhere else other than Elizabeth, people will be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Is that like some witch
Eastwick,
shit?
baby.
Is that some witch
Like,
shit?"
like Eastwick, baby.
Like, hold on, I want to see what happens if I pull up Eastwick on Urban Dictionary. Eastwick
Well,
Urban Dictionary. The hood way of saying Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Amazing.
Hey,
That's all it is.
it's on the
yo,
wit.
they know.
They do know.
They know. They know. They know.
Uh, no, but like, I know. High key miss playing Foursquare.
Same.
Like for those of you who don't know, Foursquare is straight up how politics work at our school. It defined who you were.
It's like I feel like you know how in wrestling they'd be like, "Meet me in the ring."
Yeah.
That's what it was for up there. It was like Foursquare.
Yep.
Oh my! You know what I would hate? I played for just like everyone else did. I was in volleyball, but I would watch from volleyball, and when you guys would play tag team Foursquare,
Yeah.
yo, that shit
Yo.
was annoying.
Tag
Some
Team
of you guys
Foursquare
were,
was the best.
y'all, some of you guys were petty as
Oh
fuck.
man, I would see fights between two people. It's like, yo, I set it
Yes.
up for you. You didn't fucking do it. It's like, bro, you didn't even set it up right. How the fuck am I supposed to get it? It's all the way up there. And like, oh my god, I'm like, can you guys get out of the fucking box?
No, this
You're
one
out.
time.
You're out. Fight over there.
No, it was funny. The first time I was playing doubles, somebody hit me with the ball. I was like, wait, no, that's not how you do it. You're supposed to hit the box, right? It was like,
Oh man, when you would like when people would just like start tossing at you,
yeah, yo.
it's like,
Yeah.
or his foot. I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here. Really, really.
But it hit his foot though.
Can I get a redo?
Oh, fucking redos.
Oh,
God.
the region.
Yo, it hit the line, bro. I want to redo.
Seniors get infinite redos, bro.
Oh yeah, if you were a sophomore, you the shit out of that. Like you had no say. You were lucky you even got on.
Honestly, yeah.
No, but
mean-
if you were a sophomore and survived all the way, like like eliminate all four guys.
Got to the King's box, yo.
Yeah, if you ended up in the King's box, you were a legend.
Well, that's how you earn your dues. To be quite honest,
Yep.
but
You will
Yeah.
eliminate at least one upperclassman. Like, all right, they'll start looking at you.
They'll be like, hey, let's get rid of this guy.
Oh.
what a time. Now we're old. Or
Nah, we old.
Our knees would fuck up trying to do any of that shit.
Yo, we won't be able to do the same things that we used to be able to do.
You can't even do the spin without your wrist like cracking. You got carpal tunnel trying to.
Speak for yourself. I can do it all.
Just like
This guy.
like, I got this shoulder pain. I can't really like be spinning balls like that I used to. And like
For me, it was all the
and my
fingers.
knee has this like clicking thing where just like started popping every time I start running. So I don't know, man.
No, Blizzard was great.
How
Like,
that?
my
How old do you think I am?
nah, it would be worse for me. My play style was like I threw myself.
Oh yeah, you were aggressive with how you played.
But it got results, my guy.
I used to do like these like backwards tricks where like I would fucking like run at it and
Right.
I'd be facing the wall and like for me to get the ball back it was like so far off I'd literally like kick off the wall, grab it, and then spike it behind me and hope that it landed in a box. And sometimes it would work, and sometimes it won't. And every time like it would hit a line or something, I'd be like, yes,
Thank God.
thank
Can I get a
God it
redo,
worked.
please?
Oh man, like I would do some weird bullshit. I remember like I would do what you would do, Aaron, where like I'd fucking like die for it, and people were like, holy shit, he actually got it, or like you die for it, but like you have like the last touch before it touches their box.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another thing Gary used to do. This I just remember this. He would toss it high up in the air and then just start pushing you out of your box.
Yeah.
I remember
But
that.
he would make that face so you couldn't keep a straight face. And then it'll fall down. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, one time he tried to eliminate me outside. You know how small that 4 square court outside was, right?
Yeah.
He tried to block me. And he spiked the hell out of it, but it didn't touch the ground. It was like at the soccer net, and it didn't touch the ground yet. So I was like, wait, this ball's still in play. I freaking like slingshot the thing back into the square, and he was like, no, that don't count. Redo. I was like, get out of here.
Aaron, you just paint a very vivid picture in my head, and now I just realized why the fuck did we have a shipping container outside?
Yeah, for real.
Yo.
We had a
Thinking about
fucking
it, yeah.
shipping container out there. What was
You know
it
what I'm
for?
All
Did
right.
anyone ever see what was inside it?
Oh,
Like,
was-
it
oh,
wasn't
yeah.
there.
Wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't
It's
band
a-
equipment in there?
I think it was band
Yeah, it was band
equipment.
equipment.
Oh my-
It was band
But
equipment.
it was so weird. Like,
Why in a shipping
it was
container
just a
though?
fucking shipping container.
I don't know. You know,
I
I'm
know
thinking
the
the
I know
whole
the docks are like somewhere near there,
the
but like,
whole
come on.
upper academy could have been a whole duty match.
It could have
That's
been.
true. It could have been a Call
It
of
had a
Duty match.
baseball
Yo, it
field
could've.
that no one really used.
It could have, yo.
There was shipping container. You got 2 floors and thing.
I think there were 2 shipping containers,
Yeah,
weren't
there
there?
was that-
Or was it just?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
No, it was right next to each other. It was like, wait, hold up.
I think one by the
Oh
stairs
wait,
and
no,
the
there,
other
there
one.
was there was 2 of them. And I remember
There were
so-
2.
I think
And
Brian
we have-
climbed on top of it and then he got in trouble.
Amazing.
That's where they keep the bodies.
There it is.
That's where all the blackmail Messiah had
Oh god.
In the trailers.
in the trailers.
Oh, that was some bullshit too. We had trailers.
Oh yeah,
To go out there
going
outside.
out in,
Alright.
like going out in negative 19-degree weather
Oh
to go,
yeah, the
to go to
temporary
Spanish
trailers.
class.
No, you got Spanish class. We had to go what, Italian class,
Uh-huh.
Latin class.
Yeah, Italian, Latin.
No, the fact that I had to go outside for Latin pissed me off the most.
Yo, same. Aaron, me and you both. Man.
Hey, yeah, we were in the same
And
class.
We're in
it's
the
just like
same-
you
same
can't
class,
wear
same
hoodies. I'm
table.
like, fuck you. What do you mean I can't wear hoodies? It's fucking like it's like below freezing
snowing
outside, and I can't.
It's snowing outside. I can't wear. a
Bro,
hoodie.
it's like if I went outside right now, I'd see Santa Claus working for next Christmas. Like,
The
High school was the
expectations
time.
they had of us, like they expected us to just be so compliant over such bullshit, and it really pissed me off. Like
Yeah.
I always had something new to be fucking pissy about every day because it was just so like I was just so done with it. But all
Mhm.
because it was just like it's like I was like, why the fuck can't we wear hoodies? It's fucking like it is fucking freezing out, and we like some people just have short sleeve uniforms and like they don't have the long sleeve uniforms. And also
Yeah.
they made us buy our fucking uniforms for public school.
Yeah, that was whack too.
It's
oh,
not
it
I
was
also
like,
kids'
hated- I-
place.
I hated
not
when
like
I
they
would
give
lose
us
my
a-
fucking blazer.
it's not like they gave us let's not talk about the fucking blazer that cost $50 fucking dollars.
I think mine was 70. Because I,
Jump.
I bought it, I was like, because like fucking, and then I lost it after the first week. I was like, I think someone stole it because it was like, because then Cummings came and like, oh, you don't have a blazer. I'm like, bro,
So
like,
what?
are you? It's fucking 90 degrees on September. Like, you really want to wear a blazer outside?
Where's your blazer?
Fucking, and I was like, I was tired as hell. I didn't have it because
I'm one of the few people who wore it though.
Bruh,
Yo, same.
I unbuttoned my top button. I had my tie loose. I had my shirt untucked. Nothing. Why do you have a hoodie on? Or why do you have sneakers on? Or like it's just like some dumb bullshit. I'm like it was just so bothersome. Like I really like testing my limits with that place. Like I would wear a hoodie, but I would hide the hood. It's like why are you wearing a hoodie? I'm not wearing a hoodie. It's a jacket with no hood. And I'm not gonna let you touch me to find out there's a hood. So you have to take my word for it.
You
It's like
know what I did like? I did like the cardigan sweat. I always wore that one.
I never liked it. Like I hate buttons. Like I just prefer zippers. I know what I like.
Yeah.
he has his preference. He was like, too much work.
Just and then it was like I don't know. I just didn't like it. I was just like the material, the feel was not for me. Um, I mean, I also ended up wearing like oh yeah, I actually gave up on wearing like dress shoes. I just wore black Converses.
Yo, same black sneakers.
Yeah,
Same.
I had Tim's on.
I had like
Uh,
black Converses, and like no one said anything to me. I'm like, okay, if no one's saying anything, it's
Hey.
I
fine
think
by me.
I think I had Nike Cortez on about it.
Uh, uh, oh, my favorite was my wireless earbud, my wireless headphones. So these were like old Bluetooth headphones. So like it was like those ones that like it looked like a horseshoe.
Right.
So I would wear that around my neck, and nobody gave me shit for that. I shit you not. I remember Kumar was like, "What are those?" I'm like, "Oh these are wireless headphones." She was more amazed than she was like giving me disciplinary action. I was like, "What do you mean they're wireless?" I'm like, "I can play music without plugging it into the phone." He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, it was like, well, can you put them away? He's like, oh, I mean, mister, they're not in my ear, they're just here. In actuality, I'm playing fucking music that I can only hear up to my ear, but I'm just like, miss, they're not playing anything. I'm like, I'm here, I'm paying attention, my both ears are open. So she really had no argument for me to put them away. Like there was no distraction there or anything. So she was just like, okay. I'm like, all right. I think I was just really good at like putting teachers in their place. I don't know. Like I really do feel that way. Like like I always had some sort of counter argument because it was just like it's like no you're stupid I win or like it's like no it's like no it's like this is stupid you know it's stupid just let me have it and they're just like okay I can't argue with that. Like it got to the point where like I would walk into Cummings's office and fucking the way that I looked. I went to Cummings's office with a fucking hoodie on and he didn't say shit to me. So I'm just like, well, I guess I'm untouchable.
It's your deal.
It is my deal.
It's your deal.
White privilege.
No, narrator's favor.
Yeah, narrator's favorite.
Oh man. I just befriended like my teachers, like at least the ones that I like.
No, who is that? Who's the art teacher? Mr. Walker?
Walker.
Yo, see, I don't know what it is about me, but like, I befriended Walker, but I never had him. He was just there in my photography class, and and I remember one time he just caught me like doing some sketches in my sketchbook, and he was just like, "Oh, these are some interesting sketches." I mean, I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty amateur. Like, I'm just like diddling around." He's like, "No, no, no. Like, I'm not saying they're bad. He's like, I'm just saying they're very interesting." I'm like, you know how Walker is. Like,
Yeah.
like he'll never say that you're shit, but like he'll just be like, "Oh, that's pretty interesting. Like, I like the style. Like, I like how you're."
Hey, that's
Yeah, the only time he'll say that it's crap is if he's joking around with you. Like,
Yeah. So
like what is this?
yeah. So I literally was just like, he's like, and I remember he asked me, he was like, why don't you take drawing and painting? I was like, I don't know. It's like there's something about photography that pulls me in more than just like drawing and painting. And he's like, oh, interesting. He's like, well, what about it? And then I went on this whole conversation as to why I chose photography, and I just and we got into this deep conversation about it, and then like. And it's like, well, what are you gonna photograph now? And I'm like, I'm gonna photograph this paper boat on a blue chair and pretend it's water.
I will never forget how he
that's
got
the
me
type
into
of-
like AP art though.
Because that's the type of resources we had at the time.
No, for real though.
Like, it was that type of shit. Oh,
I don't. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
I need to tell you. All right, so I don't know if you guys remember Fabiola.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
like, she's very short.
Black eye.
Yeah, black guy.
What?
The only person I know that has freaking black eyes, or they're just so
mean,
damn dark.
Yeah, they're
that
they're
black.
pretty beady. Like they're like she's very short, curly hair.
I remember her.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
she talks like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you can do that," like stuff like that. But I remember she sucked at editing photos. Like she couldn't catch a break. So exactly, and I was like, you want me to edit your photos for you, and you can just and like I was really like this. It's like I'll edit your photos for you if you I forgot what I asked from her, but like, and she's like, yeah, sure. I shit you not. All I did was play with brightness and contrast, and made it and saturated it a little bit more, so the colors were like a little bit more vibrant. And that's all I fucking did. And she's like, "Oh my god, it looks so much better." I'm like, "I know. It's a lot of work." And she's like, "Wow, like you're so good at this."
Amazing.
So it took me like 30 seconds to fucking do all her photos while I spent the real time like actually doing like actual shit for mine.
No, I'll never forget how like Walker like put me in his class. Right, literally, it was like the end of junior year,
Yeah.
and out of nowhere, oh yeah, Chamba was there.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one that brought you to him. It's like, yo,
Yeah, it was.
hey, look at this man and get him in your next year.
And then what do you call it? He was like, he called the room. I don't know what class I was in. And then I remember the teacher going, "Yo, Mr. Walker wants to talk to you." And I was like, "Who?"
Who?
I was like, "Who the hell's Mr. Walker?" It's like the art teacher. Oh, that art. I was like, I didn't know who he was. I just knew he was the art teacher. I didn't know his name. I get brought down there. And Jonathan and Antonio was like, they were just there at his desk. I was like, I guess they're slacking off. I don't know what the hell you guys were doing.
Yeah, well,
But
I
then
was cool with Walker. That was my second.
Yeah.
I just finished AP art with him, and you know, I was trash. He liked me. I think we were.
What are you cutting out?
But yeah, what do you call it? He was just like, here's a piece of paper, draw me something. I was like, okay. I do like maybe like 2 or 3 lines, haven't done anything yet, and he was like, stop. I like your lines. You're in my class.
I
What?
like your
What?
lines.
I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? I'm not even done. He was like, I like your lines. I was like, huh?
I like your lines.
When you're that good?
Yeah, when you're that good, your lines just.
Oh yeah.
When your lines are so straight. No. You're a hacker.
Squiggly.
Squiggly. But yeah. And then from then on, it was just like, I just became good friends with him.
I have the record. I think I am still the only person in record gone from. I did drawing and painting 1, 2, and 3. I did 3 my Sorry, I did drawing and painting 2 my sophomore year. Junior year, I did AP art, and then I'm the only guy to downgrade then to drawing and painting 3 his senior year.
Oof.
No, that's nothing.
Like, because then I would take Aaron was in the same class for AP. Yeah, I already did all the things you did. Now I'm over here just slacking off. And
You
drawing
were
and
just
painting 3.
slacking off. It was funny though. First day of class, I just see you pull up a chair to him and just like start talking. And he's like, excuse me, go back to your seat.
I'm like, Walker, we've done this for 2 years now. Like, you know, I'm not gonna do anything.
Look, I tried. but now it's not happening.
No, look, but I knew it that whenever I got my assignment done, he would love it. Like, even though it was the shittiest thing, like everyone around the table,
Dude, that was the same.
like,
That was the same thing with Miss Rosenberg. Like every time I took like a photo that I thought was just like mediocre, she'd
Rosenberg.
be like, "That's such a like, wow, that's a
Rosenberg.
really interesting angle," or
Wait,
something like
Greenberg?
that. Like, yeah, Greenberg. What did I say? Did I say Rosenberg?
You said Rosenberg.
I had to think about it. Like, who is Miss
I was like, who's
Rosenberg?
Miss Rosenberg?
I'm sorry,
I had
Greenberg.
I had Miss Greenberg.
Rest
I'm
in
sorry.
peace.
I got the second half right though. But like it was
She
just
was
like,
also cool.
yeah, but like I literally would just like I would just take like these random pictures I thought were just like kind of interesting because like no one else was doing it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just do this. And she's like, wow, these are really good. And I'm just like, really? I'm like, yeah. It's like you really take like these really nice angles and like you really take like you just capture something about these pictures. I'm like, all right. And she's like, have you ever been to Teen Arts? I'm like, no.
Teen Arts. I remember that.
He's like, I want to post some of your stuff there. I'm like, all right. We're going to Teen Arts.
Teen Arts was the thing.
I
It's
remember.
like a privilege to go.
Oh, I remember. Okay, Marco. I don't know if you remember this, but I remember I pulled you out of computer science to help me out with this picture, and I really wanted to pick you out because I knew for a fact you were bored in that fucking class. I forget her name, but she looked like Aunt Jemima.
Oh my god.
I don't know who you're talking about. I'm trying to like, wait, who?
She was a
I
computer
know what
science teacher.
I know who he's talking about.
Wait,
I don't
I
remember who
forgot
that
her
is.
name, but everyone used to
I
call her
don't
Aunt
know.
Jemima because she looked like. But if you look at her, you'd be like, "Oh, right." So I asked Marco to come out because I knew he was bored. I needed someone to do this project with. So the project was to take a picture of somebody and then take a picture of yourself and then just start swapping out different features from one another. So like, I would swap out Marco's eyes for my eyes, um, Marco's mouth with my mouth, and I would give myself one of my ears would be mine and one of the ears would be Marco's, and the hair would be the same. And then I showed it to her, and then she's just like, "Did you change anything?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "It looks like the same person." I'm like, "Should I choose a different person?" She's like, "No, I believe you." I'm like, "Okay."
You should have just done the different hair. That would have sold.
Like I thought about doing that, but I'm just like, it lined up better to have just Marco's hair. And she was just like, "Did you change anything?" I'm like, "Yes."
Oh man, we had an actual dark room in that freaking.
Yes, and I used it. I actually used it like properly, and I'm like, wow, I didn't fuck up any of these photos.
I wish I had a dark room.
Oh man, but it was such a process. Like you would literally just go
Yeah.
in there and do it, and then you just be like talking the whole time. So like,
And you
how's it going?
smell like you smell the chemicals. Like it'll get on your clothes sometimes.
Yeah. You'd
I've
be like,
never
"Hey,
been in
how's
that
it
room.
going? This class sucks, right?" It's like, oh, she's like, "Oh shit, has it been 10 minutes already?"
Whoops, gotta pull up the photo.
Or it's like, oh no, it's been in there for too long.
It's just black.
It's like it's overexposed.
Some crazy fucking times.
Yeah.
You guys want to end it here?
I am down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, guys. All right. All right. Well,
Trip back to memory lane.
yeah. I mean, I already titled this episode as High School Stories.
Yep.
Too bad Ahmed wasn't here.
I'm pretty sure Ahmed had a bunch of stories that he missed out on telling.
We'll have a
Mhm.
part 2 sometime.
Yeah. But all right. Thanks for listening to our rant about our high school times. be sure to check us out next week. We're still not sponsored, so if you want to sponsor us,
Much appreciated.
Just letting you know, once we get sponsored, it's sellout time.
yeah, we're gonna see like. If you guys play Raid Shadow Legends, it's a really great mobile game. It's the only game I fucking play. It's like my PS4, that shit's trash. I can't play Raid Shadow Legends. Alright, but for real though, good night. See you next week. Be safe.
And wash your hands.
Wash your fucking hands. And
Don't touch the shrimp.
yeah, don't
Don't
touch
touch the shrimp.
Otherwise, Marco will stab you with the thing that he descales fish with.
He will find you.
That junk hurts.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Good night.
All right.